Stephen, what have you seen from your team past their games, past their wins?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, the effort's there. They're not perfect games by any means, but when you get to this stretch of the year, every point's huge. So we've stressed that the last couple, obviously. First couple games of that road trip weren't acceptable coming off the break. We knew that, and we tightened it up a little bit. I thought tonight was probably the best in terms of the defensive zone structure, especially against, their top line, which is really dangerous. So all in all, I thought that was a really good game, good third period, and a game that we need to win.
You always hear the adage that your best players need to be your best players. The pass that Cooch makes to you, you finish that. The pass that you keep the point. I mean, those kind of moments in big games like this, what do they need?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to obviously produce in big games, and our line, especially at home, I think we've been really good lately, and when you get on the road, it's a little different. Tactics are a little different with matching lines and things like that, but we got a lot of home games in the next couple of while, so hopefully that stays the case. But anytime you're on the ice with Pointer and Cooch, usually good things happen. So you just try to put the puck in the right spots and be in the right spots. You know where those guys are going to be on the ice. Especially a guy like Cooch. So just try to put it in areas for him to make plays, and both those guys made some really nice plays tonight.
He's a man of few words, but how much noise does his game make on the ice?
Yeah, he lets his game do the talking, like we always mention all season long. I mean, we see the work that goes on behind the scenes, and it's relentless. So you go out in games and you want to be one of the best or the best in the world, you got to go out there and do it consistently, and he's been the most consistent player this year for sure.
Stephen, do you think he's motivated by a night like tonight, or want to talk about him and McKinnon?
I don't. To be completely honest, I don't think so. And the reason I say that is because he has so much respect for a guy like that. He respects the best players in this league so much. He learns from them, so it's never a me versus him type thing. We joke about it with him, and it gets talked about in the media. But we know how good of a player. I mean, we've played McKinnon in the Stanley Cup Finals. We've seen him enough. He's world class. He's a lead, and so is Cooch. So it's entertaining for the fans, but I don't think he looks at it that way. I think he just respects those guys so much that we'll do the talking for him, and we're just happy he was on our side tonight. Cooch had another great game.
What was the mood like when they took the lead in the third?
You know what? We needed a response, and we got one. I thought the majority of the game it was I thought we played good enough to be tied or be up. Wasn't the case early on, but like I said, we played well at home, and we fed off that. We got that goal quick, and then another one. So I thought we deserved the win tonight, and we got it.
You mentioned the home success. It's 8 straight wins at home. You get a pretty good opponent coming in here on Saturday. What's that going to be like?
Yeah, listen, we knew this stretch, with the quality of teams that we've played here lately, we're going to be a test. So, we took care of the last couple, and we got a huge game. Florida's been one of the best teams all season long, continuing their run from last year. So, we have to be on our A game. We had a pretty solid game against them last time. They got the better of us, so we want to keep the momentum going.